Hello, Professor Bright here, bringing you a new game, Convoy. It's been described as similar to FTL, and while there are some similarities in that both of them have random events that are basically just a choose-your-own-adventure style option, and they both have a fuel system, beyond that, they are very, very different games. Now, in Convoy, your goal is to fix this busted ship right in front of us called the Mercury. Why is it busted? No idea. All I know is that there are 4 parts you need to fix it. And I know this because I played it couple times, enough to unlock at least one other option for our escorts. We got these 2 units, which are going to be actually involved in the combat because we'll control them, and we got this 3rd unit, which is basically just going to hold the parts. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any weapons. It does come with an EMP, which is kind of nice, but without these escorts, we can't do any damage, which means we're pretty much doomed. So, keeping them alive, bit of a priority. I'm gonna leave the name there. I can go for that. Mad Dog 1, Odds Guy A1, and the Blue Sauce. Like it. So we're gonna start a new game. And okay. Welcome to Convoy. After enduring an ion storm, your spaceship was forced to make an emergency landing on the planet Omec Prime due to critical damage to its primary systems. Oh, so there was a reason. I just never paid attention to that. Whoops. The captain has ordered you to traverse the planet in search of replacement parts. Obtaining these will allow the spaceship to continue its mission. The captain wants you to collect the following parts and bring them to the spaceship. Blue R998X chip, compression coil, sonic screws, self-sealing stem bolts. Omec Prime is a world filled with danger. 3 factions vie for control of the planet. They are the Privateers, the Raiders, and the Torvac. Managing to survive in this harsh world, where most arguments are settled with violence, is key to your success. And the questions. For your own benefit, I'm going to ask questions about the factions. Privateers. The Privateers I'm not going to be able to do that voice the whole time. Very sorry. The Privateers adhere to... or you're welcome, depending on whether you liked that or not. Anyway, the Privateers adhere to the old pirate code of those that sailed the 7 seas on planet Old Earth. Could have said Old Planet Earth. Regardless. They are obsessed by wealth and frequently try to bully travelers into handing over their valuables. They are recognizable on the map by their green color. Raiders. The Raiders are a ruthless and bloodthirsty bunch. They delight in the suffering of others, often attacking travelers simply for the pleasure of combat. They're recognizable on the map by their red color, because red is evil. And the Torvac are a mysterious group that favor technology over sheer numbers. They seek technological advancement in everything they do, exterminating everything and everyone that stands in the way of their perceived best course of action. They're recognizable on the map by their blue color. Support the Torvac, people. Anyway, about the objectives. And the Blue 998X chip has malfunctioned after your unfortunate landing on Omec Prime. Essential to the Fluff OS, which runs most of your primary spaceship systems, it is imperative to get it replaced. After inquiring, seems the only known location of a functional Blue R998X chip is inside the monstrous vehicle used by the notorious Raider Chief, James Fay. He is not known to negotiate ever. He takes what he wants by force. The only option is to fight through his army of grunts to eventually fight the horrible engine of destruction he pilots. Delightful. Compression coil? The compression coil is a device necessary to run the main engine of the spaceship, including the gravity thrust, power plant, and life support. It's an integral piece of the trace compression block. Various sources around the spaceport claim that a disgruntled former Torvac employee might have some information regarding a compression coil. People say he is currently residing in a town called Shanty Sands. Great name for a town. Sonic screws. Sonic screws, recognizable by their soft blue glow, are essential to keep your hull intact during faster-than-light travel. While Spaceship Mercury has an ample supply of the required sonic tools to attach these sonic screws, the actual screws have run out. Since Torvac is the most high-tech here on Omek Prime, it's likely you're able to acquire plentiful sonic screws from them. You've obtained the location of one of their intelligence hubs, a large station in charge of overseeing their many operations. The location of a sonic screw facility should be somewhere in there. I'm intrigued. And self-sealing stem bolts are, as their name suggests, stem bolts that seal themselves. The field of application of the self-sealing stem bolts is unclear. Even the chief of operations on your spaceship is unclear on their exact use. Regardless, they are crucial for your spaceship to continue its flight. A local corporation called Eiffels Incorporated has the self-sealing stem bolts monopoly on planet Omek Prime. They're led by 2 entrepreneurs. You should try striking a deal with these 2. I'm pretty sure those are all references to things. Sonic screws, sonic screwdrivers. Don't know the rest of them, so let's go! Alright, so what do we want to tackle first? I'm thinking, let's see. I don't want to do that one, because that's a terrible plan. I was going to say you should avoid fighting, but it's a really good way of getting parts from what I saw. Before I died. Sonic screws or stem bolts. You know what? First of all, there we go. Let's go over to this radio signal. Because those usually have events, which could be good, could be bad, who knows? You come across a raider slave convoy. They're heavily armed, but appear more interested in continuing their way. Could attempt to radio them. Damn, slavers attack them. That seems like a bad idea. But, on the other hand, we'll give it a shot. What the heck? Okay. Okay. Hey. Okay. Yep. Okay. 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 Yep. Yep. Okay. Alright, you ram them. Now you got control over these 2 ships. I'm going to try to explain combat while actually doing it, so that's going to be a bit of a challenge. Now you can double right-click on something to get your guys to ram it, and that green circle is your range for your ranged weapons. Okay, not doing that. That red skull means that if something is still there at the, well, like that. That is what that means. See how that guy died? That is what happens when you stay there. And this is a bit of a risk, but we're gonna hope that it... Okay, yep. Yep, okay. Alright, and shoot him. Shoot him with your bullets. I would really appreciate it if you shot him more with your bullets. Okay. Okay. So we only got one more of these raiders left. Unfortunately, we can keep EMPing this one. So, okay, you know what? You go back. And... oh well. I was hoping to just force them into that little side thing there, but still killed him. Alright, so we got 8 fuel and 39 parts. Offer them to work on your convoy. Sure. Slaves are happy to oblige, and all these extra hands allow you to free up some parts that were used in automation. Gives us an extra 56. Neat. Now to use those parts to upgrade our ships, or not ships, cars, and repair them, we need a camp, which fortunately is only 40-something kilometers away. So let's go there. Yeah, right there. Come on. So first things first, I'm going to repair these 2. If they die, we just lose a lot of damage and ability to protect ourselves. This guy dies, we lose. So repair everything, and let's see what's at the shop. They are selling Hyper Monkey, good name, and it does have a shield, so I'm inclined to buy it. And just use that one as a rammer. At least until we get some more parts. Foul stench on the wind. good to note, I guess. Now I'm thinking compression coil, I guess. We'll just head down this way. Ooh. Chance for parts. The signal appears to be an emergency signal. It seems to be crudely edited, as the change of pitch and volume between the different words is quite apparent. Raiders are probably using this signal to ambush travelers. Let's ambush them. Not too long, you prepare an ambush and wait. Not too long after, several unsuspecting raider vehicles approach your position. Before they have a chance to react, you manage to get some shots in, completely destroying one of their vehicles. Excellent. Alright, so, oh, and that's a mine. Alright, so you're gonna shoot that one, you shoot that one, and you... Actually, you know what? No. You back there, come on. Nope, nope, ah. Shame. Shame. Okay. Yeah. Okay. See, this one is all gonna be good for ramming things, so he's just gonna... Come on. This is literally the only thing you're good for. Come on. Come on. You can keep ramming that thing. Alright, so that's one dead. I have to increase the range on these guys. You go back there. And I keep forgetting I have that. There we go. Okay. 39 parts and 11 fuel. I'll take it. It's hard to commentate when you're fighting, at least because I'm not quite used to combat in this game. I'm okay at it, but not really great. Anyway, you pass many rocky cliffs whilst traveling through the desert. A great deal of wrecks litter the cliffsides and natural inclines. They look pretty damaged. Check the wrecks. Most of the vehicles are too damaged to be of any use, but you manage to find one that is in slightly better shape. Inside, you find some dog tags with the name Etelix written on them, whilst among the debris you find a light pulse laser. Excellent. Now the debate, do I go back to the camp to equip that laser, or do I just push on? I think I go back to the camp, because that'll make dealing damage a lot easier, because it'll give me one more weapon, and I won't have to ram enemies, because that's currently damaging my craft. Cars, come on. There we go. I can see where people would think that this is like FTL, but FTL feels different, I would say. It's got they're very different games, but, you know. Oh, come on. Your radio picks up a signal, you hear a mad voice gibber, "Another fool fell for it. Activate the mines and kill them all." Suddenly you're approached by blinking red lights and raider vehicles rapidly approach you. You are the worst. Literally the worst. No one is worse than you. No one. Mostly because I'm gonna... Oh, come on. That should have hit you. Oh, should have stunned the other guy. Okay, you go back and back and back and... Oh, come on. Yep, you go there. You go there. And nope. Silly me. I'm not doing so great. Come on, come on, come on. If I had one complaint, it's that there are a few too many things to keep track of in this. Okay, there we go. And... Come on, just shoot him. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. You wonder how your scanners failed to pick up that minefield. Regardless, you came out on top. 15 fuel, 42 parts. Okay. Okay, so compression coil was this way, right? Yeah. It's a bit of a distance away, but... yeah. I mean, I'm assuming that the compression coil is going to be easier to get because that first one, that blue R998X chip, that's going to require us to fight, and combat's a little bit difficult. Anyway, a variety of Torvac vehicles is gathered here. It appears to be some sort of expedition, is what I think they mean, but they say exposition. Let's investigate. Oh, it is an exposition. We welcome you to the Torvac Weapons Exposition. We have many high-end weapons available for purchase. Let's have a look. Aw, like a railgun? I mean, aw, I want one of those. We're not interested, sorry. I'm interested, but you're too expensive. Oh, investigate the wreck of it. Oh, the Lucky Peacock. You find a flyer for the Lucky Peacock, the traveling casino. Since the casino travels around, it can be hard to locate, but the flyer shows the latest coordinates. Yeah, thing is, I've been there and lost all my parts. That's not the best place for me to go. Okay. Signal appears to be coming from an old saloon. There's several old cars in the front that look like they haven't been started in a long time. There's a foul stench in the air. The saloon seems so still, so dead, so forgotten. Then suddenly a large woman bursts through the saloon doors and she yells and cheers for you and your man to come inside. A foul stench? I'm betting that means bodies. I'm not staying here. As you drive away, you see the woman shaking her head. Several cars pull up to the front of the saloon, but none of them seem interested in your convoy. Well, maybe they were... well, oh well. Spot a wreck covered by sand? Investigate, why not? Got a ballistic computer. Neat. That's ooh, extra range. Very neat. Now, I should stay on these roads, because that's going to be safe-ish. Okay, used car for sale, you say? As you approach the man, you see he is wearing an oversized checkered jacket and a wide-brimmed hat. He is tapping his foot nervously on the ground and says the car is for sale for 100 parts. Though he doesn't allow you to actually see it, so no, leave this man. Cannot be trusted. Yeah, also we don't have 100 parts, but that's minor detail. Oop, ambush. We're not too badly damaged, so a little more combat. Okay.
What can I do? Yes, Captain. Yes. Hey.
And you handle that one. Actually, just stun it.
Yes, Captain.
Alright, we're gonna have all three of them focus fire on this guy. Oh, that's new. Not sure what that's about. Don't really care, because that's... I know it's a bit of a problem for me. Okay, come on. Nope. Nope. No, no, no. Don't let him out. Don't let him out. Don't let him out. Come on. Come on. Yes! Took him apart. Yeah, controlling all three of these ships is kind of a thing. And again, not ships, cars. And now you ain't moving. And now you're gone. Whew. We'll take it. And further in, just 60 meters more, and we should be able to get that compression coil. Okay. Oh boy. Come on, keep going. Oh. You broadcasted your emergency signal for some time when you suddenly spot a dust cloud approaching in the distance. Oh, we ran out of fuel. Open radio channels, I guess. I mean, we fight and we're bound to lose one of them. Offer a trade. Oh well, worth a shot. Privateers have their weapons primed and assume a tactical formation. Hopefully the little field you have left will prove sufficient for this fight. Oh boy, I hope so.
Roger.
Oh,
Yes, Captain. Definitely.
I got a feeling we ain't gonna survive this.
Hey. Hey. Let's go. Hey. Yes, Captain. Definitely. Hey.
Alright, that's one down.
Hey. Yes, Captain. Yes, Captain. Yes? What can I do?
Let me move you back, move you forward.
Roger.
Okay, that's another one down.
Definitely.
And you do that. Shut it down.
What can I do? Hey.
I really need an opportunity to repair our cars soon. Oh, that might have been a mistake. Okay.
Definitely.
Not really stunning it. Okay, if I can just back up enough.
Definitely. Hey.
Come on, I just need you back a little bit more. Come on. No.
What can I do? Nasty and dirty. What can I do? Yes? Hey. 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 What can I do?
So we'll keep it stunned, keep it locked down. And shoot. And shoot. And shoot. Shoot. Come on. Up, up, up. Ah, there goes. Well, we still got our two original ships. Again, not ships. Whatchamacallit. Okay, come on. I just need to push him off a little bit more. One more push and he's gone. And he's gone. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. We've arrived at Shanty Sands. Looks like a small agricultural community. Heading in, you leave your convoy behind and head towards the town by foot. At the entrance to town, you are stopped by a man who identifies himself as Steve. Welcome to Shanty Sands, stranger. Let's ask about Shanty Sands. You're standing in it. Thanks. About the leader of the town. His name is Stanford, and he's the leader of our community, and a true hero. You can always find him at work at the communal hall. Okay, how about the former Torvac guy? Ah, that guy. He arrived at Shanty Sands not too long ago, claiming he wanted a quiet place to live. Spends most of his days indoors, but he keeps out of trouble, so we don't mind. You can find him over there. Steve points at a house some distance away. Let's head on over. Knock on the door. Oh, you knock on the door for quite some time, but to no avail. Looks like nobody's home. Enter. You enter the house and see the obvious signs of a struggle. The entire place has been ransacked. Nobody appears to be present right now. Let's inform the locals. Figure otherwise we might get blamed for the disappearance. Look for an employee. Yeah, you look for an authority figure. And soon meet Steve, the self-appointed lawkeeper. You explain what you found, at which point he gets a sudden look of clarity. Well, damn, that explains a lot. Not too long ago, we received reports of a squad of Torvac vehicles parked just outside of town. Someone saw them carrying a bulky object from inside town, stashing it and heading off. Clearly, they've either kidnapped or murdered Barry, their former employee. I can add their presumed coordinates to your map if you wish to track them down. Sadly, we lack the resources. Let's get them, guys. You return to the convoy and get ready to chase down the Torvac squad. Move out. Yeah, we could do that. Alternatively, where's a camp? You gotta be kidding me. Well, let's see if we make it to camp. No events, no events. Get me onto the road. I'll probably be the quick. No! Radio. I will buy 50 fuel for 75. I'll take it. Best of luck in your future endeavors. KJL caravan unloads your promised fuel and starts heading out. Thanks. I notice it's less than what I had hoped for, but whatever. Regardless, we need those parts to repair our cars. And hopefully... No! Oh, wait. Good riddance. Yeah. Let them go, boys. Let them go. Okay, so how are we gonna divvy up the parts? I think we have to focus on the escorts. Well, I can scrap this, because both these are full up. This one needs another weapon, but doesn't have a spot. I thought you didn't have any... Oh, well, that was silly of me then. But, regardless... Yeah. I forgot this had an open utility slot. Okay. Well,